Hey everybody, AZ80s Girl here, and now I'm doing Synergy with Gem and the Holograms, Truly Outrageous, where I go over the original dolls from the 80s series. So like I said, we are doing Synergy right now, going over the doll, how to dress her, undress her, etc., and some information I can share with you about Synergy. Now Synergy is, as all you remember from the TV show, she was the computerized hologram her father, Jerica's father, made from a computer. So she wasn't an actual real form, but she was the computer hologram that helped Jerica change into Synergy. So here's Gem. So when she flashed her earrings and said, "Showtime Synergy," she was talking to her, saying, "Please change me back into Gem or Jerica." So that's who Synergy is. And I guess I will just have Gem hang out with us as well, since this is about her. Gem and the Holograms, put on her stand. Okay. With all the other dolls, they all came with a poster and the cassette. Synergy came with this white cassette with a bright purple sticker on it. There's the only one like that. And it does say each of their names on it. It says Synergy on this one, and a couple of the Gem songs, which I'll play a little bit from the cassette soon. Okay. So with Synergy, now, she was the only purple doll. It's very strange to find a purple doll. The TV show with Synergy was a little bit of a different outfit, and I think the Integrity dolls did a little better job with her outfit, but Synergy actually didn't have pupils in her eyes on the show. It was just like gray, you know, grayed out purple eye. You take her little computer off of her. Obviously they had to give her some type of accessory. It was a huge keyboard looking computer that was actually on the show that Synergy came from, but this is what they could give her as an accessory. It's got Gem on it and a couple little keys. This can show some peeling and wear over time as well, but this is her Synergy's accessory. She came with a dark purple stand. She is the only one that came with the dark purple stand. The other person that came with the purple stand was Rio, but you can tell the difference because Rio's, which I'll go over Rio later, was a shorter peg and a wider hold because he has a thicker leg. Supposedly because he's more masculine, I guess. Anyway, her stand says Gem, and over time it can show some wear and strain on the peg itself. They detach, come apart, and go back together again. And they can show some wear on the actual stand, some melting over time, depending on where it's been stored all these years. So she has the dark purple stand. And she also came with a purple comb along with Rio. They both had like a lilac purple comb. Alright, back to Synergy. Now I'm going to show you how to undress her, and then I'm going to point out some things and then dress her again. Let's take off her boots. Now they're plastic rubbery boots, purplish magenta light boots. Okay. And then she had a headband. Now, I'm trying to see if my headband, yeah. I'm going to leave the headband in because when you got your Synergy doll from the box, her headband was attached to her head with the plastic plugs. There's plastic plugs on each side of her head that kept the headband in place. So if yours doesn't have it and it's loose, that's fine. But I just like to keep mine attached to her head so it stays in place. Her came with the lame metallic, and it can show some wear. So hers has a few little light wear spots on her lame headband. Her hair also has a lot of the metallic through it. She's the dark purple hair with crazy metallic, shiny metallic pieces through her hair. Okay, so you will know Synergy when you see her. Purple doll, purple hair, you can't miss her. Now, she came with her gloves on each hand, and one was a teal covering, the lame metallic, and the other was a purple covering, lame metallic. And that goes with the pants, the little socks, the long boot sock looking things as well, okay? And I'll point out to you everything she is part of her outfit. Okay? Velcro in the back, and it's pretty much just like a bathing suit type of thing. one piece. And slide it down. Alright, so this is what came with Synergy. Alright, so this is Synergy's outfit, her one piece. Lame shoulders, teal, purple on one side, and it's got the little squigglies. Okay, she had that, the socks, the long socks, with a teal and a purple lame at the top. She had one of each. And then it goes the same with the little arm coverings. A teal and lame, purple lame covering. And mine have some wear spots on each of the lames, but you know, it happens over time and I deal with it. And then she has a dark, like a purple magenta boot. Now, there are other boots that they've made for fashions. They try to make them different colors to go with that fashion. I'm pretty sure hers is the only one this color, but I could be wrong. There could be one, I could be wrong on that. So, hers look like that. Okay, so this is what Synergy looks like with clothes off. Woo, sorry. Naked doll on YouTube. So, I do want to point out with her, it's a very unusual doll to have among any dolls that were made by Hasbro, is that she was the first purple doll that they have made completely. Her body is strange. You can see it's different two-tone coloring of her purple. Her arms were coated in some type of purple, and her legs, that over time it would just show blotching and wear and scratching and just all this weird discoloration in the purple skin. And her arms can just show a lot of that wear. Her body's fine. It's not covered in this coating, but the rest is. Since their legs are rubbery, I have a feeling that that just causes it more to get scratched and stuff. So this is just a common thing that you will find on Synergy dolls. So if you do look up on eBay or wherever you can find Etsy or garage sales, estate sales, etc., that's just kind of common. So if you find a Synergy doll, that's great because she is a rare one to find too. So let's get her back into her clothes because I think she's getting cold. Let's put her back on her suit. Always go up the legs. And again, the Velcro can sometimes stick to the clothing, so be careful with that as it can cause runs and snags and all that holes and stuff that we hate. So pull up gently, gently. Work over her legs. They do get a little issue at the end there because of how rubbery their legs can be. Alright, put the arms through on each side. I'll try to do it that way so you can see. And then up. Okay. Velcro in the back. All the way down. Place it there. Okay, she's got her bodysuit back on. And then always make sure when you are purchasing that they click. Again, I'm not sure if all mine click, because I didn't care. I mean, they all did. I think hers does. Yeah. Some may be looser than others. I've seen some dolls where their leg clicks way so easily. That means they've pretty much been played a lot, or they've just been in that stand so much, because I noticed that one leg is more than the other. So the stand can cause it over time, just being put in that stand on this one leg, or etc. So it may happen where, you know, they're a little looser. Her waist is pretty good. I'm wobbling, but it's not. It's pretty stiff. Okay, so let's put her leggings on. And I'm going to mismatch them. So you can do purple on both sides if you want. With the leg and the sleeve versus the leg, you know, the other sleeve. So be careful with these because they're laced with a metallic, silver metallic throughout the sock. So it's a black sock with metallic threading. So really be careful when you're pulling these through, especially with long nails, because you can pull the metallic out, have it fray, and it'll just look hideous. You can always trim them down with like baby scissors if it happens, but just pull gently as you can. I might be going a little too fast to show you that, so I might be pulling my own, making issues with my dolls. So I'm trying to gentle as I can. Wiggling them up because they're rubbery feet and toes, okay? Okay. Alright. So her leggings go to about just a little bit above her knee. Little Pretty Woman action going on there. And then we'll put the sleeves on, and I'm just, like I said, I'm going to go opposite the leg. So I'll put the teal on the one side. And be careful with the hand going over that, because the hands do stick out and are a little big compared to a Barbie. So you don't want to cause issues with the clothes. There we go. Got to get it around her thumb. There we go. Oh my goodness. I think mine has a little hole in it, so it's getting caught on her thumb. Thunk that, huh? Okay, you know what? I'm going to fix that later. Okay. I don't want to waste your time watching me do that. Okay, so it should slide right through there. I think mine has a little hole, so her thumb's getting caught in it. So it should look like that, go through. Hers is the same type of clothing, the black with the silver metallic. I want to take a little more time fixing this one so I don't rip it. So definitely do that. You know, if you got to take time with, you know, with your clothing, do that so you don't ruin it. The boots should just pop on, slide right over the heels, over the feet. Okay, and then you just put her headband on all the way around her head, and then over her head with her computer. Alright. Put the stand over her calf to hold her, and like that. Okay. And again, if you don't have stand for your dolls, you can always get these type of stands that you can find on Amazon or what have you, the 12-inch Kaiser stand. And it adjusts to fit just right around their waist. So if you don't have the stand, because they're hard to find sometimes without them being broken, use these stands. They're pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to play a little bit of her cassette. Alright, watch out, Jim. Alright, again, hers, one side's instrumental, the other has the Gem songs on it. Play a little bit, and I think it's on a song called We Can Change It. Let's see. I'll play a little bit.
Change it when the darkness enters in. We can change it and add some light. We can change it when the fears and doubts begin. We can change it and make it right. There's so much we can do. We can change it and we can make it.
Okay, that'd probably be good enough. Okay, so that is Synergy. Just be careful when you are buying those, and be aware just of her skin tones and what happens to the body on that. The next doll we are going to cover in the next segment is going to be Stormer. Stormer right here. I know there's a lot of Stormer fans out there, so we're going to be going over Stormer next. And we'll see you then. Bye.